Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you are well and hearty. Welcome to NIEVS Homeschool. This is Fatema Sabrin Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift. Today I am going to take English second paper class for the students of class 6 on the topic Transformation, Rule 6 to 10. I am repeating, today our topic is Transformation, Rule 6 to 10. Students, this is lecture number 5 and homework number is also 5. So dear students, please take your notebook and writing elements. I am going to discuss about the rules from rule number 6 to 10 of transformation. Listen to me carefully. Students, in our earlier class we have practiced transformation, assertive to interrogative, rule 6 to 10, and today again we will practice from rule 6 to 10 as we have done rule 1 to 5 in our earlier class. Rule number 6 is an assertive sentence having every plus noun can be changed into interrogative by using the following rule. So if you get every plus noun in assertive sentence while changing it to interrogative, what you have to do? You have to follow this structure. Is there any? Then you have to use the noun used after every, then who does not, or in short form doesn't, then base form of the verb, then the rest of the part after the main verb, and at last question mark. Look at the assertive sentence. Every man hates work. So here we find every. After every we find the noun man. Every man. So we have to change it using is there any at the beginning of interrogative sentence. Instead of every we have used is there any. Then we have to use the noun used after every. So here noun is man. Is there any man? Then we are saying that you have to use who does not or doesn't. So here I have written who doesn't, then base form of the verb. Look here, verb is hates. As every man is third person singular number, in assertive sentence the verb is hates. S is given. But you have to use base form in interrogative. So I have written hate, then rest part after the main verb is work. Look, hates work. So this one is best part we have written here, and at last question mark. So the sentence is there any man who doesn't hate work? Here note is, will not is used in place of must. So instead of must you can use will not. Look at this given assertive sentence, every man must die. So while changing it we can write, is there any man who will not die? Students, look here the word must. So instead of must we have written will not, who will not die. And don't forget to give question mark at the end of the changed interrogative sentence. Rule number 7, an assertive sentence beginning with nobody or none or no one can be changed into interrogative by using the following rule. So when you will get nobody, none or no one, how will change it? Look at this, who. In place of nobody, none or no one. So you have to use who instead of nobody, none or no one. Then the rest of the sentence. Then the rest of the sentence and at last question mark. So come to the example. The assertive one is no one can do this. So here we find no one. So according to the rule we have to write who. For interrogative we have to write who instead of no one. Then our rule is saying we have to write rest of the sentence. Rest of the sentences can do this. Who can do this? Students, at the end of this you have to put question mark. Who can do this? So you have to put question mark. Now come to rule number 8. An assertive sentence beginning with introductory there is no can be used into interrogative by using the following rule. I'm repeating, an assertive sentence beginning with introductory there is no can be changed into interrogative by using the following rule. So what you have to do for there is no, first you have to use what or who in place of no. In place of no, you have to use what or who. Then you have to use rest part of the sentence and at last question mark. So the given assertive sentence is there is no use of this law. So if we change it to negative, interrogative, then we have to write what is the use of this law. I'm repeating, what is the use of this law. So look, we are saying we have to use what or who instead of no. So I have written here what. Then the rest part of the sentence is the use of this law. Or we can say, is there any use of law? I'm repeating, we can write this one like this, is there any use of law? Okay, come to another example. Assertive one is, there is no man happier than Jamil. And interrogative will be, who is happier than Jamil? Students, look at the rule. We are saying we can use what or who. Instead of there is no, we can use what or who. So in first example we have used what, and in second example we are saying who. So you will get to know why you are using what and who. First look at the example, there is no man happier than Jamil. So to change it interrogative, we have to say who is happier than Jamil, or we can say is there any man happier than Jamil. Now come to the note. Who is used if there is mention of any person after there is no, and what is used if there is mention of anything. So students, can you understand where you will use who and where you will use what? If you get the subject mentioned after there is no, then you have to write who. And if you get anything that is mentioned, you have to use what. And by using other methods, you can change assertive sentence into interrogative. Look at the example. Friendship is nothing but a name. Friendship is nothing but a name. So if we change it to interrogative, we have to say what is friendship but a name. So look, by using other methods, we are saying what is friendship but a name. And next assertive sentence is, life is nothing but full of actions. Life is nothing but full of actions. Interrogative is, what is life but full of actions? At the same time, we can change the sentence to interrogative like this. Isn't life but full of actions? We can say life, what is life but full of actions, or isn't life but full of actions? Both are correct. The note is, isn't can also be used instead of what is. So instead of what is, we can use isn't. So isn't can be used instead of what is. Rule number 9. An assertive sentence beginning with it is no use can be changed into interrogative by using the following rule. It is no use. So for this we have to use this method. Why? Why will be in the place of it is no use. So it is no use. We can't write this in an interrogative sentence. We have to write why. Then base form of the verb, then rest of the sentence ending with question mark. Look at this example. It is no use memorizing answer for any examination. So at the beginning we find it is no use. We are saying according to the rule that instead of there it is no use, we have to use why. It is no use. Instead of this we have to write why, then base form of the verb. Look here, memorizing. This is verb with ing. So we can write this word, we have to write the base form of the verb. Base form of memorizing is memorize. Why? Memorize. Then rest of the sentence. Answer for any examination. Then say together, why memorize answer for any examination, ending with question mark. Or we can say like this, is there any use of memorizing? Answer. Is there any use of memorizing? Answer. So it will be end with question mark. And the note is there any can be used instead of why? Is there any can be used instead of why? So is there any, we can use why, or why can be used instead of is there any. Now we will learn rule number 10. An assertive sentence beginning with it does not matter can be changed into interrogative by using the following rule. I'm repeating, an assertive sentence beginning with it does not matter can be changed into interrogative by using the following rule. The structure is what though. It will be used in case of it does not matter, then rest of the sentence ending with question mark. So look at the example, it does not matter if we lost the game. Here we find it does not matter. So instead of it does not matter, we can say what though. Instead of it does not matter, we can say what though, then rest of the sentence if we lost the game, and at last question mark. Students, now look, here I have written 5 sentences. These 5 sentences are based on rule 6 to 10. These 5 sentences will be your homework. You know your homework number is 5. Don't forget to write the lecture number and homework number at the top of the corner of your copy. Students, I hope you have understood today's topic. Please read these rules at home again and again. See you in our next class, inshallah. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.